Breaking. Eala advances to Guadalajara semis after thrilling win over Huergo tennis fire. Eala rallies past Huergo, books Guadalajara Open semis berth. Manila, Alexandra Eala proved her mettle under pressure, storming back from a set deficit scare to overpower Italy's Nicole Fossa Huergo, 7-6, 7-2, 6-2, and advanced to the semifinals of the Guadalajara 125 Open in Mexico on Friday, Philippine time. The 20-year-old Filipina, seated second in the tournament, showcased resilience in a tense opening set where she trailed 3-1 and later faced her opponent, serving for the frame at 5-4. Eala clawed back to level the score, forced a tiebreak, and dominated it to swing momentum in her favor. That confidence carried over to the second set as the world number 75 broke serve for a 3-2 lead, stretched it to 5-2, and sealed the straight sets victory with a strong service hold. Prior to her quarterfinal triumph, Eala had to complete a rain-delayed round of 16 battle against veteran Varvara Lepchenko earlier the same day. She rallied to a 6-7, 3-7, 7-6, 7-3, 6-3 win. Closing out the decider after play was suspended with her up 3-2 due to unplayable court conditions. Fossa Huergo, ranked number 280, had entered the match brimming with confidence after upsetting 7th seed Katarzyna of Poland and Mexico's Natalia Souza Salazar. But Eala's grit and composure proved too much to handle. With top seed Kamila Rakimova already eliminated, Eala stands as the highest-ranked player left in the draw. She is seeking her third career ITF title and will face American Kayla Day, world number 418, in the semifinals scheduled Friday night, Saturday morning, Philippine time, /PN. The sun had barely risen over Guadalajara's Pan American Tennis Center morning courts on Friday, September 5, 2025, Manila time. But Alexandra Eala was already living a day every athlete dreams of. First match of the day, resuming a rain-delayed round of 16 battle with veteran Varvara Lepchenko. Eala had been locked in a fierce duel before rain halted the match at a pivotal juncture. After splitting the tiebreak 6-7-3, 7-6-3, she led 3-2 in the third set. When play resumed, the world number 75 Filipina recalibrated with steely determination, clinching the decider 6-3 to move into the quarterfinals. Philstar, Philippine News Agency. No time to catch her breath. Just hours later, she squared off against Italy's Nicole Fossa Huergo, in a match that would demand both physical grit and emotional finesse. Trailing early, Eala found herself down 1-4 in the first set. Yet, in a show of both technical acuity and mental steel, she snatched 5 of the next 6 games to flip the lead to 6-5, eventually taking the tiebreak 7-6-2. Philstar, One Sports. In the second set, Eala's composure shone. Locked at 2-2, she broke serve in the 5th game and never looked back, racing to close out the match 6-2, sealing her semifinal berth in the 2025 Guadalajara 125 Open in Zapopan, Mexico. Philippine News Agency. GMA Network. One Sports. A day where grit became greatness. Not many athletes can claim victories in 2 back-to-back matches in a single day, especially under the heavy demands of a high-stakes tournament. Eala didn't just manage it, she mastered it. Against Lepchenko, she weathered the storm of a tight 3-set thriller. Against Huergo, she erased a first-set deficit and steamrolled the advantage with clear strategic brilliance and relentless energy. Each match showcased a different layer of her resilience, one requiring recovery and stamina, the other, adaptability and foresight. By nightfall, Eala had transformed fatigue into fuel and pressure into opportunity. Rising above context and consequence, this run in Guadalajara isn't just another tournament. It's part of Eala's broader ascent. After making history at the U.S. Open as the first Filipino to win a Grand Slam singles main draw match and reaching the Eastbourne Open final earlier this year, her drive for a WTA crown intensifies. Philstar Life. Wikipedia. At the Guadalajara 125 Open, she entered as the second seed, now emerging as the highest-seeded player still standing following the early upset of top seed Kamila Rakimova. Philstar Life. Wikipedia. The stakes are higher, the stage grander, and Eala is owning it. What lies ahead? a semi-showdown. Up next, a semi-final clash with American Eala, a seasoned left-hander coached in her formative years by the Phil A.M. Cecil Mamiet. The matchup promises layers of intrigue. The 20-year-old Eala, brimming with youthful energy and recent momentum, versus the 25-year-old Day, with a steady game shaped by deep experience and a unique personal coaching history. Manila Standard, Philippine News Agency. Statistically, Day holds the edge in hard court win rate since 2023, with 16 wins out of 21 matches, while Eala isn't far behind at 15 wins in 22. Manila Standard. The match is set for Saturday, early morning, Manila time, at around 2:10 a.m., with dreamers on both ends, Filipino and Filipino-American, anticipating a battle of wills, strategy, and dreams. Phil Star. Manila Standard. More than a match, the heart of the story. This isn't just tennis. It's a narrative of grit, poise, and growth. A young woman, carving her path across continents, bearing her nation's hopes while expanding her own. In one day, Eala demonstrated recovery, winning a suspended match and immediately answering the next call. Resilience, wresting a lead from the jaws of adversity against Huergo. Momentum, using each hard-fought point as a stepping stone, not stumbling block. Her trajectory inspires, not just in Manila or Zapopan, but for all who believe that spirit, when matched with skill, can shift the court of destiny. The final rally, what to watch for. If you're tuning in, or planning to, keep an eye on Eala's energy levels after today's doubleheader, and her ability to strike with clarity and precision. Matchup dynamics, two left-handers, two contrasting journeys. Who controls rhythm? Who adapts quickest? Strategic depth. Will Eala exploit her momentum to push Day into defensive mode? Will Day's experience redirect the match tempo? No matter the outcome, Eala's passion is unmistakable, and her performance indelible.